At its center, the young sun.
The theory that emerged was that the sun was surrounded by a cloud of dust and gas, and as that cloud cooled, little grains of minerals formed. So all these little grains of minerals floating in this gaseous cloud are moving around the sun, and they start to bump into each other.
But there was a problem with this theory. Nobody could explain how colliding microscopic mineral grains could ever create an object the size of a planet. Then, in 2003, an experiment on board the International Space Station accidentally provided extraordinary new evidence. Astronaut Don Pettit wanted to see what happened to different substances in the zero-gravity conditions of space. He did a simple experiment by pouring some salt into a plastic bag and shaking it. The results were astounding. The particles immediately began to stick to each other, forming little clumps, all held together by tiny static electric charges. Scientists realized that if grains of salt stuck together in space, then so could the mineral grains in the solar dust cloud. Here was real evidence for the fundamental mechanism that kick-started the formation of the Earth. As mineral grains in the solar dust cloud bumped into each other and stuck together, they grew into small pieces of rock orbiting the sun. Over the next few million years, some of them collided and grew bigger. Many of these rocks are still orbiting the sun today. They have drifted for the past 4.5 billion years, unchanged from when they first formed. Occasionally, they fall to Earth, and we call them meteorites. They provide scientists with an incredible window onto the past.
We brought what's called a stony type of meteorite. What the scientists do then is slice across it and look on the inside. And to a planetary mineralogist, you start seeing all kinds of wonderful things.
This meteorite contains minerals and metals from every part of the solar dust cloud.
So what we're looking at is the assemblage of all these little ancient materials that were floating around the sun in the nebula of dust and gas. And when they hit each other, they gradually aggregated into